Hey guys, how's it going? This is Lou from Adrift in Tokyo, and I wasn't planning on recording anything, but it is 3:30 p.m. right now on Tuesday. I was gonna do some work, hang out, and I got myself a coffee from 7-Eleven, which is fine, and I picked up an apple from a roadside fruit stand. But what confused me was what I found when I bit into the apple. I don't know. This is probably going to show you how ignorant and how much common sense I lack. But I don't know if this is a normal apple, if this is a Japanese type of an apple. But what would you say if you bit into an apple and you saw, this? It's like almost like a soft, liquidy center. And I'm going to cut into this and see what's inside because I've never seen an apple like this. I'm just cutting into this so I don't hurt myself. Get a piece of this here. But I don't know what the hell this is. And probably some of you guys are laughing. But, yeah. So the apple is definitely browning on the inside. And so when I take a look at this from a different cross section, so unless this is a type of special strain of apple that I haven't seen before, this apple looks like it's gone bad, which is surprising because the roadside fruit stand seems to be very popular where I walk past to get my 7-Eleven coffee and to go home finally. And so I don't know what the hell this is. It's definitely like a fruit center, but I don't know, maybe this is okay to eat, but again, maybe I'm ignorant. I don't eat enough fruit. But in the U.S., I've never seen this before. Is this something where maybe Japan's not using insecticides or something, and maybe this is how cores normally look in Japanese apples? But I've never seen an apple like that where it's kind of got this browning, soft, gooey center thing going on here. I mean, this is like a spread or something. So I don't know. I thought that was pretty weird, but maybe it's okay. I mean, the rest of the apple looks really, really healthy, but I'm gonna do a Google search. I did a Google search and I couldn't find anything. I was just getting a bunch of Apple Care and iMac recommendations when I said like, should my Apple Core be brown? And then they give me some like computer thing. So anyway, leave a comment if you know what the hell this is. I'm gonna eat the rest of the apple unless I find something really weird on the internet. But man, I was kind of surprised when I bit into that. So anyway, mystery of the random apple in Japan. But I wanted to just show you guys. Other than that, got a little bit of work I gotta get done. It's nice to be back in the apartment on Tuesday at 3:30 and not going through all these classes. So I've got some time to get ahead of myself. Tomorrow I'll get a paper done on Friday, so gonna enjoy that. But yeah, I was gonna enjoy some fruit. I didn't get the chocolate, but this is how I'm rewarded. So anyway, have a good afternoon, guys, and I'll talk to you later. Hey guys, I'm back. It is 8:30 in the evening on Tuesday, and I just wanted to show you or kind of convey how cold it is here in Tokyo. I've got my Uniqlo Heat Tech cap here, which even though they say it's pretty good for keeping you warm, covering your whole head, it's not the best hat that I've had. But I think it only cost me $5, so I'm not complaining. I've got I've got some gloves, some Uniqlo as well. If you don't know what Uniqlo is, here is the label for it. Uniqlo. And it's just a fast retailing, very, very affordable chain. And so I buy a lot of my stuff there because it's cheap. I am all winterized up. I've got a special synthetic down coat from the U.S., from REI, for folks who know it. It's like kind of like a North Face company. And underneath that, I got my scarf. And I'm completely like insulated with like heat tech technology from this store, Uniqlo. So I've got the inner layer of pants, with the inner layer of shirts. I've got the scarf going, but it's just you spend so much time outside in Tokyo. The exposure gets you. So I just wanted to get in front of the camera again to kind of talk a little bit about, well, how cold it is, and then also mention that I solved the riddle of the apple. Before I was talking about I bit into this apple that I purchased from a roadside fruit stand in my town of Nakano, and this is how much faith I put into Japanese quality, both in foods, fruits, drinks, everything. I was convinced that this apple that I bit into wasn't rotten, that the core wasn't brown, that somehow the Japanese figured out a way to create, a baked apple strain of a Fuji apple or whatever apple I was eating, or some sort of apple pie concoction where the outer layer is firm like a regular apple, but the inside is like soft like a baked apple pie or something like that. I had convinced myself that. I said, there's no way, with all the quality control and how Japan is so particular about quality, there's no way that I would have bought an apple that would have gone bad and they would have sold it to me. But I was wrong. I talked to a few of my Japanese friends and they said, yep, that apple's bad. Don't eat it. So I did throw it away. But I was like, I don't know if that's culture shock or if it's just me being naive and in disbelief. So I figured out the apple for $1 on the roadside stand is not a good buy. So don't buy those apples. But before I sign off, I did want to show you some things that I bought from Uniqlo. I talked about, being outfitted with some of this heat technology. But oh yeah, this is a better logo. You see the Uniqlo logo there. And so I got another crew neck long sleeve t-shirt. And this is what I'm talking about when I say the heat tech technology. It's Japan technology, which is good. And it's called Heat Tech. And so this shirt is $12 US, probably closer to 10 with the exchange rate. But it's a very, very good insulator. When I wear it, there's a noticeable difference, especially when there's wind. It'll pass through this shirt very easily. This is kind of like button-down shirt, but this guy really helps. So I had one of these, wanted to buy another one, so I got that. And I've also been noticing I've been a little bit colder at night, even though I've got 2 covers, a sweatshirt. So I bought another Heat Tech fleece. This is it's not a very fashionable fleece, but it's a black fleece for $9, and it's pretty thick, but it's one of those really good warming fleeces. So really affordable. I got those things. And then I also picked up something that I don't think I've ever talked about. I was notorious in the U.S. for having sometimes, an energy drink before I headed off to work to kind of get me going in the morning. And I stumbled upon these little guys in Japan. I think it says Arinamin. I think that's Amino or Arimani. I'm not sure. I think it's the name of the drink, but this is a V. I know that. And these are little drinks that, let me pull one out here. They come in these kind of, what is this? This is about, what do we got here? 50 mils. So 50 milliliters, and you've got, I think this somewhere around the same amount of caffeine in a cup of coffee, a bunch of B vitamins. It's like a mini Red Bull. So I like drinking this in the morning before I get onto the train to kind of, give me, it's like in substitute for my morning coffee, because I don't, no one drinks coffee on trains because it's Japan, and I don't brew my own coffee here. So I don't have enough time to drink a whole cup of coffee from the 7-Eleven around the corner to the train station. So this is my best bet. But why did I buy it in this bulk amount? Well, there are 14 of these little guys in this package here. That costs 1,400 yen at roughly $1 per bottle. In 7-Eleven, these little guys cost around 290 yen or $3 a bottle. So it makes no sense for me to buy this in 7-Eleven. So I always buy it in bulk at this little pharmacy over on the north side of Nakano. So I buy this, gives me my pep in the morning, and it hasn't, caused any negative side effects yet. So, figured out the Apple mystery. Got some Heat Tech clothing. It is extremely cold here in Japan. I've got some work to do on some business, government, and international economy. And then tomorrow we've got a full day of classes. But tune in, and I'll be releasing some more videos this week. Take it easy, guys. See ya.
Turning Japanese, I think I'm turning Japanese.